called Joseph. The place is called Pikworo. Pikworo is a name in Kasem. Meaning the place surrounded by rocks.
Okay.
The camp is called Pikworo Slave Camp, sir. So, according to history, slave trade began here around 1704 by one notorious slave master called Bagao. He was a local slave master who came and settled here, capturing and selling young men and ladies to the white people as slaves. And he was not willing to tell more about himself to the people who were living at the village that time. So they gave him a name in Kasam, Bagao, meaning the bushman.
Okay.
So he came and started the whole thing, capturing and selling young men who were physical build together with the beautiful ladies to the white people. And he was running this business here all alone till it came to a time the business was progressing for him. And he went for his two friends who were international slave masters. They were from Burkina Faso and Mali to come and assist him here in the camp. They were called Samoturi and Babatu.
Okay.
Yeah, so this Samoturi and Babatu came down here to assist him. And the reason for they coming here to assist him, they were international slave masters. But the reason they came down here was, during that time, the northern part of Ghana and the southern Burkina Faso was called the Upper Volta. We were not shared in countries.
Okay.
So that was where most of the physical build were found, and the beautiful ladies as well. Sorry to say, but the Southerners, we learned they were very short and dark.
Yeah, we are Southerners, you can see.
No
yeah.
problem.
We are cool.
Okay, so the Southerners were very shorter and darker, and much of the attention was placed on the Upper Voltarian. That's the northern part of Ghana and the southern part of Burkina Faso.
Okay.
And that was where Bagao established his camp, this particular place. So that was why the international slave masters came to assist him in the camp. So they were traveling to far and nearby villages, capturing and bringing slaves here forcefully, keeping them, tying them against the trees. They were made to stay for a number of weeks before taken to Salaga slave market and sell to retailers. So from Salaga slave market, those retailers will also take the slaves and march them down to the castle where the white people were staying and hand over to the white people and return back to continue their business. So that was how they were doing their business. They traveled to social gatherings like funeral houses and festivals during that time just to get beautiful ladies and physical built young men.
Target them and go for them.
And bring them here as slaves. So this is the beginning of slavery in Africa, or if I may say, in this part of our country. They capture the slaves and bring them here, and from here they proceed to Salaga slave market, from Salaga slave market to the castle. So that was it. Salaga was a market, here was a camp, and the castle was where the white people were staying, and they hand over to them.
And that's the southern part of Ghana.
Yeah, the castle. The castle is located, the Alumina castle.
Yeah.
Okay, so the structures they were then using are the various things we are going to see. This is the water source.
Wow.
About 6 to 7 feet deep.
Okay.
And here was where they were getting their water from for drinking and preparation of their meals.
Is this from underground?
Yeah, the water is coming from underground. Yeah, so they were very blessed to have this water source where they come to get their water, drink, and prepare their meals. Okay, their dining hall too is here, where they come for their meals. So whenever food is being prepared, just like this time, they will bring the food and pour it inside there, and they were eating in groups.
So these are like the bowls?
These are the bowls. These are the bowls. They are plates. They were eating from here.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, they carve them by themselves. Okay, this is a traditional grinding rock where they used to do grinding. So whenever they were in the camp, they used sizable stone against this particular rock, and they were grinding on it. This is still going on in the traditional houses.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
They do grinding there. And they have an entertainment center too, where they go for entertainment whenever they were in the camp.
Do I say they enjoyed?
Oh, they
They
did.
were not actually enjoying. You hear that the sound they produce.
Like a drum.
Yeah. So after every evening supper, slaves were always marched down here to be entertained.
Okay.
And there was the dancing floor.
Can we come?
Okay, of course you can come. And here they keep water temporarily for those who were thirsty to get access to water.
Okay, whilst they are enjoying themselves.
So that was the entertainment. The dancing floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't that a swampy area?
Yeah, that's the water lock. It's a waterlock. Okay, so let's continue. Still have a number of places to see.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Them facing these rocks where the masters were standing up there and giving them every necessary information they needed to know about what they are going to go through. It is here that they will tell them, we are taking you abroad. When we get there, we give you jobs to do. By the time you return to the community, you'll be responsible people and a whole lot of things.
Were they telling them they will return back to their community?
Of course, they were telling them such stories that they will one day return back to the community, be responsible. So that was how they were telling them. But it was true that they were taking them abroad. But the question was,
would they return?
How many of them will be able to make it and return back? That was it. And they were telling them all these kind of stories to keep them calm. Yeah, so that they wouldn't plan to
Escape
run
or,
away.
yeah.
Yeah. But yet, some relax yourself a bit. I know you are not tired.
Hi.
It's not small.
This one, is that the slave one?
Watchtower where
Watchtower.
the slave raiders stand purposely for notorious slaves who will plan to escape from the camp.
Okay.
Yeah, so as they stand there, they can actually
See everywhere.
Distance, yeah.
Wow.
So did they blow alarm or what?
Of course,
They shot them.
If you should try to escape, they use a cow horn blowing alarm. Then their security will assemble here. They know that there is an emergency, and they will assemble here. You show them the particular direction where the slave is traveling towards, and they will chase and get the person and bring him or her back. Give him or her
The necessary punishment.
The punishment rock is just here. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay, there's a punishment rock.
Of course. The punishment rock in a cemetery.
Oh, a cemetery.
Of course.
Okay.
So here was where those who were not fortunate were all brought, laid to rest.
Okay.
And those who were still unfortunate to engage themselves in crimes were brought to be beaten, sometimes to death. They will sit you on the rock with your legs in front, their hands behind you, then you were chained against the rock and you were told to watch the sun as you sit on the rock.
Ooh.
With your eyes widely open. So this rock was chosen closer here because the masters were always present there. They want to be monitoring what you were going through. Then as you were sitting on the rock watching the sun, someone will be standing behind you, accompanying you with beatings. So as sunrise to sunset, almost 12 hours, you might not even make it. And if you should pass away, they just lay you to rest here. And these graves you see, many contain more than 1 dead bodies. They, last 2 months, or that was in August.
Okay.
Yeah, National Emancipation Panifest.
Okay, Panafest.
Yeah, every year.
Okay.
So they celebrate it. And
They decided to bring things here
some
to
of the
them.
African Americans with the Ghanaians to present in their flowers. So that was it, and this is the end of the tour. If there is no question, we are just moving back. Any question?
This is more. Which way are we taking back?
This way.
Okay, we are not finding anything.
Okay, I think, yeah.
Like, when did the slave trade end?
Around 1745.
1745.
From 1704 to
And when exactly?
That's like 45 years.
early 2000, somewhere 2002.
When?
As official tour site. But before that, people were coming to see, but it's not official.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so currently we've come to the Pikworo Slave Camp, and as the tour guide took us through it, he was like, this slave camp was here serving the slave trade people, the masters, with the people from Burkina Faso, that's southern Burkina, and then the northern part of Ghana, which was known as Upper Volta, right? Yeah. So we are currently here, and then we've gone through, it's rather unfortunate, we've gone through the guide already. So on this note, I will say that we love you all, and then if you've not subscribed, we love you all. Bye bye.